Where to begin? Not because this sounds like some unhinged conspiracy theory or the latest clickbait rumor. No, this feels more like we've just brushed the frost off the tip of a very inconvenient iceberg, one that's lodged deep in the glitzy heart of an industry we've been hypnotized by for decades. What you're about to read isn't fiction, and it's not some dramatic exaggeration, though honestly, it might be easier to stomach if it were. It's real, it's chaotic, it's deeply uncomfortable. And yes, it's the kind of sad that makes you question everything you ever danced to. For years, hushed rumors have slithered through the underbelly of the music world, not just about Diddy, but about a whole monarchy of music moguls, from the ever-untouchable Jay-Z to others perched high on platinum pedestals. Enter Jaguar Wright, a powerhouse vocalist capable of giving you goosebumps with a single note, now making waves for a whole different reason. She's saying the things everyone else has been too scared, or too conveniently silent to say. And surprise, surprise, instead of being hailed for her courage, she's been branded as crazy, because apparently that's what we do to people who try to drag skeletons out of the industry's very well-guarded closets. Her truth is now rattling the gold-plated walls of an empire built on hits, hype, and allegedly a whole lot of hush. According to Jaguar, this isn't just juicy industry gossip. It's a glimpse into a shadowy, high-stakes power grid pulsing just beneath the polished surface of pop culture. We're talking about a secretive, dangerously well-oiled machine that doesn't just shape careers, it silences rebellion, buries truths, and holds enough skeletons in its closets to stock a Halloween store for decades. She doesn't just suggest that some stars shine brighter, she spells it out. Certain careers are catapulted into the stratosphere, while others mysteriously vanish, snuffed out like they were never meant to matter in the first place. And yes, we've all watched Jay-Z and Beyoncé ascend like divine royalty, faces immortalized on magazine covers, names practically etched in gold. To the public, they're untouchable, infallible, music's power couple, wrapped in perfection. But then Jaguar steps in, armed with interviews, live streams, and a voice that now cuts through more than melodies. Her words pull back the curtain on a disturbing parallel universe, one where influence is a shield, intimidation is currency, and silence is the most expensive thing anyone can buy. It's the kind of world where the truth doesn't just cost, it threatens everything. So why now? Why is this boiling over all of a sudden? Well, if you believe Jaguar, every era needs its sacrificial lamb. There's always that one fall guy gift-wrapped for public outrage, so the rest of the empire can stay squeaky clean. R. Kelly played that role last time around. Now, it's Diddy's turn in the hot seat, conveniently soaking up all the heat, while others, oh so carefully, slip through untouched, their reputations still polished, their legacies left curiously unscathed. "Y'all don't see the lineup," she warns, like a teacher holding the answers while the rest of the class blindly copies from the board. But the truth is, she does see it. And the cost of saying it out loud? It's steep. According to Jaguar, it's the kind of weight that presses down on your chest at night. She talks, unapologetically, about fearing for her life, about being watched, followed, knowing full well she could just as easily become another quiet headline, another cautionary tale swallowed by the industry's unrelenting silence. And no, she's not doing it for drama. She's doing it because, in her world, paranoia isn't irrational, it's self-preservation. This isn't some performance, it's her lived reality. And for those quick to dismiss her as unhinged or attention-seeking, she doesn't just double down, she brings receipts. Names that still linger like ghosts. Aaliyah, Left Eye, Michael Jackson, icons who left us under unfortunate circumstances, wrapped in headlines that never quite answered the right questions. Were they just tragic coincidences? Or are they strands of a much darker, much more meticulously woven web? And let's be honest. Why on earth would anyone need a confidentiality agreement after a plane crash, unless the truth had something worth burying 6 feet under? Why have certain questions been politely sidestepped, ignored, or laughed off for years? According to Jaguar, it's because the corruption doesn't stop with one person. It runs straight through the foundation, from the red carpets to the boardrooms. What emerges from her revelations isn't just a scandal, it's the chilling portrait of an industry powered by silence, guarded by fear, and dressed up in Grammy gold. Welcome to the empire, where cash is king, truth is negotiable, and silence is the price of staying alive. According to Jaguar, this isn't just a dirty little secret tucked away in a back office. This is the system. A place where careers can be obliterated with a well-timed whisper, where inconvenient truths get buried deeper than any body, and where a chosen few move through the chaos like untouchable gods. And leading this high-stakes opera, she says, are Jay-Z and Beyoncé, players who didn't just survive the game, but perfected it. In Jaguar's eyes, they've turned silence into currency and made damn sure that anyone bold enough to break the code doesn't get a second chance to speak. Her words cut deep. Everyone knew he was the devil for 30 years, she said, when asked why she never posed with Jay-Z. I don't take pictures with the devil. A mic drop of a statement, one that doesn't just sting, but haunts, because it forces you to ask the question we've all been too starstruck to ask. What do we really know about the idols we've been trained to worship? But don't get it twisted. This isn't just a takedown of a couple cloaked in Grammy gold. Jaguar insists this is about an entire ecosystem built on betrayal, exploitation, and, at times, death. The Diddys of the world, they're not the climax of the story, they're just the opening scene. The real darkness, she warns, lies in the quiet corners, the collaborators, the friends, the ones who smiled for the cameras while hiding what they knew. So what have these insiders seen? What have they chosen to forget, or been forced to? And just how many truths have been bent, broken, or suffocated until they're unrecognizable? According to Jaguar, the real scandal isn't just what's been done. It's how many people helped make sure we'd never find out. The real heartbreak, the kind that lingers long after the music stops, is that those whispers we've heard for years about Aaliyah, Left Eye, Michael Jackson, according to Jaguar, they're not just whispers anymore. They're full-throated cries for justice, echoing from graves that were never given peace. And if she's even halfway right, there's one final secret still lurking in the shadows. One so devastating, so grotesque, it could bring the entire glittering circus of the music industry crashing down. We're talking about an agreement too twisted to wrap your head around. A witness too fearless or too fed up to stay silent any longer. It's not just about Diddy or Jay-Z or Beyoncé. That would be far too convenient. This, Jaguar says, is about the machine, a billion-dollar behemoth that has long chosen image over integrity, silence over truth, and cash over accountability. An industry that can anoint stars or exile them with a single phone call. That can bury stories before they see the light of day and spin lies into legends with one well-placed headline. And here's the real kicker. While the Titans play their game of secrets and survival, the next generation is watching. Young artists, wide-eyed, hungry, full of hope, standing at the edge of the stage, unknowingly auditioning for a system that's been polished to perfection on the outside and rotting at the core. If Jaguar's right, then this isn't just a reckoning, it's a warning, one that's been ignored for far too long. What do you think of this drama? Let us know in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe Celebrity Insider News and press the bell icon for more celebrity gossips. Thanks for watching.